Suspension off. In the old school days, the bump stop was down on the shock. You can see it. Now it's internal. As this shock travels, it's the same for every team. In the upper cap of the shock, it's actually built where when this shaft travels all the way up, it's captured and it squeezes this little washer. Look at that little piece of white foam. That's it. That's the only thing keeping the cars off the racetrack, so when it goes all the way up and slams into that stop, that is the rough ride. That's what the crew chiefs are trying to use to stay off the racetrack. That's what the drivers do not like riding on. It is a rough ride, but that's the only real tool you have to keep yourself off the bumps.
35 laps to go from Vegas. And Haley and Chastain now up front. Haley with a little strategy in the 31, trying to get that car up front with track position.
He's going to do it. Chastain, who is leading this race, is going to find himself third. Contact between the 8 and the 43 down the back straightaway.
That was coming.
And Briscoe, all of a sudden now, battling for the lead. Early in the race, he was barely hanging on to the lead lap.
What a day it would be for Chase Briscoe if he could get by the 31 and potentially win his way to the championship 4.
He's going to need to get that clean air as fast as he can. Try to find a way around this 31. He gets loose. He's up the racetrack. Here comes the Trackhouse duo.
And right away, Chastain goes to the inside. Can't clear him. But here comes Suarez. Suarez to the bottom of the racetrack. The 14 goes down there. And now on the outside, Ross Chastain trying to get the momentum up. Parker.
What a call by Justin Haley's team. College Racing here to put 2 tires just right sides on there. The left side's had about 30 laps. I went up to the team and I said, all right, what's the thought process here? They said, we've been a 10th place car all day. We want to see what it can do in clean air. And so far, it's working.
As the racing continues on the track, the 12 of Ryan Blaney now rolling off of pit road. We'll see if he can make minimum speed.
The great situation about this for Haley, nothing against Chase Briscoe, but he has not had top 5 speed. I don't think he has the car that can just drive right by this 31. If he get a little defensive with his line, make that pass as difficult as possible, he's got a little bit of time here.
And if you're wondering about Justin Haley, here's a young man of Indiana, 23 years old, has only 4 top 5s in his career, and 2 of them have come in the last 3 races.
Reddick here is going to try to play spoiler of all of this as he gets around the 1 car in the 4th position. He goes after the 99, riding on the Hunts Brothers pizza can on the 4 car of Harvick. Reddick is really fast right now, trying to take advantage of it. He can get clear this 99. I think he runs that 14 and that 31 down easily.
Haley with a 4/10 of a second lead over Briscoe. Ball. And there'll be another restart.
We have seen this before, guys, without contact. Remember, Kevin Harvick had this happen to him. As soon as they cross that wake, when the 8 comes up, he shuts the air off to that 99. As soon as he does, the nose pops up, he gets super free, and around the 99 goes. So they're depending on so much air under the car to the back.
That was Haley out there now.
When that's gone,
I will pit.
Is there a little
I will
contact
pit
there on the
right
left front, though?
man, I don't know.
That was
close.
Haley.
Let's take another look here.
He's
He's
the
loose
air.
right there.
I think there's contact, but I think they touched.
The
But
air.
still, the
That's
air
the
is such a huge
transition
part of
from
it.
the corner.
As, if
No
they did
contact.
touch, then he loses all that airflow underneath the car, loses all the downforce.
Yeah, originally I didn't see any contact on both these replays. This would be a great angle.
No
I
contact.
don't think they touched. I think he's coming around. Either way, he's going to spin.
Yeah, I don't think they touched either. That view we just had.
Man, they might not, but it's a weird little kind of a momentary bobble in the 99. Like he did make contact with some object right there, but
That's
I just
because
didn't think
the
they were close
transition
enough
to
for
the
that
corner.
object to be the 8 car. But either way, I don't. Daniel might be a little aggravated about that, but the 8
Well,
car
Will
trying
Hop
to clear you
kinda
down there.
flipped.
Let's listen to the 8 car radio.
Will Hop.
When people run you over, it's right. Part of it. Right down on your corner right there, too.
of course you're going to hear that from your own team.
Yeah,
telling you that on the radio.
Get that support. Even in the old car, being on that right rear quarter was a very precarious situation for a driver. In the old car, it pinned a bunch of air on the right front or right on the center, and pinned the nose and tried to spin the car by doing that. Now we lose a lot of air and downforce out of the bottom of the car, out the back, when you shut that off. So it's fascinating how the aero can change dramatically in a moment like that. Got cars coming down the pit road. The 22 Logano. Several of the cars following down pit road. Marty.
Junior Steve loves to see this. You love to see it as a driver too, when you're that first car coming down pit road, putting on 4 fresh Goodyear tires, and everybody behind you is coming. What they said was, we tightened up thinking we would be up front, but remember, Dave, they had that bad stop, so in traffic, car way too tight for Joey Logano.
Trying to give Chase Elliott any advantage he can to try to get some more points toward the end of this race, so they'll take 4 fresh tires to get into the end. They made a major change the last time they came down pit road, still working to try to get this 9 car in the racetrack for Chase.
Again, Rebecca Stain that we've seen win races. We're about to find out. 22 laps to go from Vegas. Briscoe on the outside, Haley on the inside.
Haley got out there a little bit too far. They're not able to really help him.
3 wide for third as Harvick up the racetrack. He made contact with the 8. Reddick almost into the 1.
Side by side for the lead.
And a big run out of the 1.
3 wide.
Ross Chastain. The 14 fighting back. Briscoe right in the middle, trying to take the lead away. Caution comes out.
We got a car around in turn 4. 77 car. Landon Castle has backed his car around. Big hole right there. So he gets down to the corner, something in that, something around that pack of cars gets kicked up, goes through the grill. All that fluid comes out around the right front tire. He has no grip in the right front tire getting into turn 3.
You're absolutely right, I think, Neil. I mean, that's why they're going behind the wall, right? There's no other real damage to this car, so I would assume something goes through the radiator, the fluid comes out, no grip going into the corner.
Dave.
11th place being given up by William Byron. He told his crew chief, Rudy Fugle, I'm not getting anything done back here. Rudy reminded him, yeah, but if we pitch you, you're...
Dave, with under 3 laps to go, has to fight his way back up front.
Logano's driving away from him now.
There's a faster car at this moment.
Joey Logano, a champion already in the Cup Series, looking for number 2. 2 laps to go here in Vegas.
That 22 is flying, but can the 1 find something?
Joey's gone.
Corners to go.
Joey is gone.
Logano, Chastain, Kyle Busch, Briscoe, Hamlin, the top 5. 4 of the top 5 all playoff drivers. Off the 4. Now,
It's
1
official.
lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. And the gap between 1 and 2, a half a second. Joey Logano, right in the middle of the racetrack. For the final time. And the gap staying the same. Chastain doesn't have anything for Logano. Joey Logano coming in. He was second in the rankings in this round of 8. But a win here. Welcome to the championship 4.
I told you every 5 years, Joe Logano is going to be the championship.
That was awesome. Congratulations.
They ain't got to worry about nothing else.
Paul Wolf all smiles on top of the pit box. And the first driver advancing to the championship 4 is Joey Logano. Steve, you gave us the stat earlier. The winner of this race has gone on to win the championship 3 of the last 6 years. Joey Logano just punched his ticket. Logano did it in 2018.
Oh, it's 27.
This checker flag all brought to you by Advanced Auto Parts. We saw saw the emotion of Joey Logano.
Last year they had the fourth
inside of that race car.
Chevy brought
The
2018
couldn't do it. Chastain
they
did
brought
everything he
Camaro.
could to keep the
The
22
Ford brought
behind
the
him.
Mustang to the
Ultimately,
Cup Series.
it was Logano
19.
that got by him and pulled away. NASCAR America Post Race Show coming up on Peacock. We will have plenty of playoff driver interviews and more. He is going to burn it down. Rear tires are flat. 30 wins already for Joey Logano. And remember, the young man just 32 years old now in a position where he could get his second championship, Marty.
Rick, when it's on the line in the NASCAR Cup Series, few are better than Joey Logano. Add fresh Goodyear tires, and that call by Paul Wolfe, and he
They might win
delivers.
3 championships.
For a 5th time, Joey Logano will race for a championship in his career, but he had to earn it today. Had to come with those fresh tires. So, Joey, how about that call by Paul Wolfe there to put on those fresh Goodyears after the rough pit stop? It actually worked out really well for you guys.
We're racing for a championship. Let's go! What a great car. Penske cars were all fast. All of them were really fast today. And oh man, all you want to do is get to the championship 4 when the season starts and race for a championship. And we got the team to do it. I don't see why not. We can't win at this point. So things are looking really good for us. Awesome Pennzoil Mustang, great Roush Yates motor in this bad boy. And man, just a lot of adversity fought through the last 50 laps or so. I thought we were going to win, then we kind of fell out, and then had the tires, and racing Rouse was fun. He's doing a good job air blocking me, and just trying to be patient, and eventually I was like, I got to go here. So just great coming out here in Vegas again, and it means so much getting to the championship.
Joey